Assalamualaikum. Hi, we are from Let's Group 60. My name is Muhammad Azul bin Muhammad Sham. My matric number is 206567. I'm studying in Bachelor Mechanical Engineering.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nuratika Husna binti Hazri. My matric number is 20800 and I'm from Bachelor of Landscape Architecture.
Hi, my name is Nurul Aiza binti Shaimi. My matrix number is 205910 and I'm from Bachelor of Economics.
Hi, my name is Noreliana binti Yahya, matrix number 207821, and I am from Bachelor Science Statistics with Education.
Hi, my name Muhammad Aiman bin Hamdan. My matric number 206421, and I'm from Bachelor of Education Bahasa Melayu.
Hi, my name is Nur Ain Shamila binti Kamal Arifin with matrix number 207777, and I'm a student from Bachelor Science of Chemistry.
My name is Zakia Fitrika Arul Aziz. My matric number is 205861 and I'm majoring in food service and management.
Hi everyone, my name is Nur Asia binti Ahmad Nordin. My matric number is 206471. I'm from Bachelor of Forestry Science.
Hi everyone, my name is Nur Aina Mazlim binti Mazlan. My matrix number 208211 and I'm studying in Bachelor Science of Nutrition and Community Health.
Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Sharla Aida Natasha binti Ibrahim with matrix number 208068 and I'm studying in Bachelor of Science and Food Technology.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Nice to meet you all. Last week we already did our second discussion and everything went so well. So today we are going to choose again a movie review for our next discussion. Okay, as for me, I want to choose a genre animation. I'm choose animation because this genre is suitable for all parties to watch. Not only that, this genre also give a lot listen and the storyline is easy to understand. How about you, Atika? You agree with me?
Yes, I agree with you. For me, you guys already know what kind of genre I will choose. It's obvious, you guys. Of course, I'm going to choose animation again. I'm still sad that from the past discussion, most of you guys vote for the comedy genre. So this time, I'm going to fight from my animation genre. Plus, this week is really tiring for me. I got tons of assignment and tests. I need something to release my stress. And I think animation movies definitely will help me to ease my mind, especially with all of the colorful scenes and cute characters. It's just so relaxing when you watch animation. No complicated storyline, no cheesy lines. All we need is enjoy the movie. What do you think, Ain?
Well, for me, I really want to watch a movie under the animation genre because I find that animation does not only offer us attractive drum figures but also helps to connect people throughout the world in a way that sometimes writing and live action cannot. Plus, animation is not only for kids. There are lots of people around our age still enjoy watching it because we are free to choose whatever movies that we love as long as that movie doesn't give us bad influence. And if you guys would love to choose this genre too, I would like to suggest the Coco movie. I haven't watched this movie before, but I already watched the trailer yesterday And from the trailer, I can tell that this movie is a touching and sweet movie about how important our family is and how you must always follow your dreams. Besides, it's visually stunning and the trailer successfully make me laugh and in the same time tear me out with the heartbroken scenes. So I would say that the Coco movie is a must-see movie. Yeah, that's all.
In my opinion, I would like to suggest the adventure genre. It is because I commonly watch the animation movies. I also like adventure movie because it is not so boring and I think everyone will enjoy it. Adventure movies are chosen by many people, especially young people like us. Well, animation movies are kind movies for kids. And yes, we are mature enough to watch another genre. So I disagree with animation genre, but if everyone here except me agree to animation genre, I just agree. And maybe next time we can watch the adventure movie together. So does anyone want to agree with me?
Yep, I agree with Elle. Adventure movies are the best. Not to mention, it can encourage the creativity in the viewing of film or movies. Some of my favorite movies are Lord of the Rings, Chronicles of Narnia, Pirates of the Caribbean, and so on. For me, adventure movies are the top on the list when it comes to being the best. They are full of action, good storylines, and always had me on the edge of my seat. In addition, adventure movies are thrilling and never boring. What I like the best is that I can also imagine myself as a part of adventure.
Guys, better be on our side this time. Although we are already 19, but I can't deny that I still have my childhood side, and I miss watching cartoons. There may be a group of people would say that watching cartoon is for kids and immature for those who watch it. But I strongly believe that as long as it does not give any bad influence and can give a lesson at the end, it is a good movie for all age of ages. After all, cartoon is a PG rated, right? Who said that cartoon has no advantages at all? So let me entertain you guys with a few advantages of watching cartoons, especially for adults. The lesson that an adult learns through the animation are very useful. Those who watch cartoon are sure to come across with a lots of cartoon lessons. The cartoon lesson that we learn can be applied as practical solution to various problems. When we view a cartoon show, we get the message that any problem can be solved. And we learn from many cartoon lessons that if there is will, there is way. For instance, when we watch cartoons like Upin Ipin regularly, we are able to develop a positive attitude in real life. For example, Upin Ipin teaches about friendship and respect.
Excuse me, I'm sorry to interrupt, but don't you think that we are mature enough to watch something else? And I don't see many adults who watch cartoon nowadays.
I see. Thank you, Norel. But did you know, according to statistics, adults between the ages of 18 to 49 years old contributed to more than 60% of people who watch cartoons. So many grown-up people keep fresh in their mind the memories of cartoon shows that they enjoyed during their childhood. So people of all ages enjoy the comic cartoons and animation like anime. After all, who doesn't love anime, right? So this actually proves that cartoons are not only for kids, but for all. Can I continue? Just a bit more. Cartoon effectively conveys social messages with a touch of humor. The humorous characters in the cartoon shows they have the unique charm with which they influence the mind of adults also. Hence, they can actually carry special messages and also provoke the viewers to think and act. Thus, who watch cartoon can have entertainment, education, and release from stress simultaneously. The online cartoon feel more optimistic and also make them futuristic. Thus, the cartoon facilitates nurturing of many good qualities in the mind of the adults who watch them. The adults who watch cartoon will develop social awareness from the messages carried by the program or the cartoons. The cartoons that have happy ending will instill confidence in the mind of those who watch them. And cartoon also helps to develop the quality of focusing in the mind, and those who watch cartoon regularly are able to concentrate their attention. Adults can improve their vocab by watching the educational animation program. As we all know, cartoon doesn't have swearing words. Just as children learn many new words and improve the quality of their speech, adults also can enhance their linguistic skills by watching the educational cartoons. Cartoons are rich sources of useful lessons for one's life. And it also helps us to differentiate between the right and the wrong. And cartoon also teaches how to help others and share with others. The cartoon shows is a small model of real world in a funny and entertaining way. Whew, that's a long explanation. How about you, Aina?
Thank you so much, Aida, for the long explanation. But just like how you agree with Elle and Aiza, look like I have to agree with you too. I'm so sorry, guys, but I love to watch science fiction movies. And I think everyone loves to watch science fiction movies, right? And science fiction is the most imaginative, most important, most necessary genre of our time. Science fiction will challenge our thinking skill, and we will have high excitement while watching the movies. It gives you a way to process the present and envision possible futures. We can imagine how science and technology might evolve, but perhaps more importantly, it portrays how our relationships with ourselves, each other, our environment, and what we create all are evolving as time passes by. Other than that, the science fiction movies are always a great source of what we can be tomorrow, since it can boost up your creativity and creative way of thinking, and we will start to think how to make something we saw in the movies to be real. I know most of us love to watch Star Wars, right? It is one of the great science fiction movies that I have ever watched. I love everything about the movie. It's not only about the science, but also includes important moral values. Star Wars confirms the eternal value of stories, our human ability to share our wisdoms, and our willingness to settle down together in dark place and have someone spin us a tale we already know. And how could you not love that? So, Azwa, what's your opinion?
I agree with you, Aina. For me, science fiction is the best genre that everyone should watch. It always takes us out of reality and think out of our mind. The best way to escape daily life, which is full of stress, is the absurdness and sense of adventure in science fiction movie. Many people say that living in fantasy doesn't make you better because it makes you become a dreamer. Actually, science fiction is the perfect source of inspiration. Its feature product, service, and system that are not reality yet, but would definitely make our life better. In fact, much of technology we use today was described in a science fiction novel or film long before it turned reality. Think about mobile phone inspired by Star Trek, the pocket calculator, Oculus Rift, a device that makes the idea of the film, The Matrix, more plausible. Sooner or later, almost any fantasy product become reality. Science fiction is actually suitable for us to become more creative and innovative, something new in our life. Watching science fiction movies spark people interest in science and technology. When we watch more movies based on science and technology, it increases our understanding and scientific ideas and concepts and make us confident to pursue a career in science. As Aina said just now, it needs a high level of thinking when we watch this genre. So there is no relaxing time to make our life better. So what do you think, Isatul?
As for me, I personally really love animation movies because just like anybody else, it is fine. Those jokes are hardly cliche and new to the viewers, and wherever your age are, those jokes are still relevant to make you cry. In animation movies, something that is so outstanding is their inspiration either, which is totally different from any other movie. How they give you some feeling to change to be a better person. I take as example in Onward movies, I am really signed with the idea of the director and writer to make us realize how important our siblings are as we are growing together and share good and bad memories. That value hits me so much that I try to treat my siblings better. That's how powerful animation movies give us great inspiration to us. And of course, it is a very good entertainment for kids. They learn a lot from that and they are inspired to practice those values in their real life. How great is that, don't you think? How about you, Asia?
Yes, that's very great, Zato. For me, I would like to choose animation as the movie genre we should watch this time too. I decided to choose animation because animation movies always bring happiness to the viewers. The storylines are not that complicated. That make it more just joyful to watch. Besides that, I also really love production of animation movies. How the animation movies, how the to produce animation movies. Because animation movies set or place and character are really different from real life movies. To produce great animation movies, really require highest skill of editing and drawing. Um, I skill of editing and drawing. For real life movies, the production team can use any place that's suitable with the scenes. But for animation movies, the production teams need to draw and edit to make it go well with the scenes. This part is really important to make the movies more interesting. I think that's all.
Okay, it seems like more people want to watch animation this time. I'm glad that some of you made the right decision by preferring more animation rather than other genres. So, shall we watch animation this time? I bet you won't regret after watching
Yeah.
the animated movie, as most animated movies provide us more values too. So, what movie do you guys prefer under this genre? As for me, again, I strongly recommend Coco. How about you, Aiman?
Oh yes, I'm here. For me, I'm just accept the Coco animation suggested by Ain Marvel. I like Sria animation, and there is comedy asset in it. This Coco movie is not only popular with children but also adult. For me, this film is very funny and can be accepted by all group, regardless of children, adult, of the elderly. Do you all agree with me?
For me, when it comes to animation, I think Coco movie is the best. I actually already watched the movie and I really don't mind if you guys want to watch it again. I can watch this movie hundreds of times. You guys know that this is a musical movies, right? Most of the songs in this movie are really fun and enjoyable. I bet you guys will love it. Not only that, this movie also has many morals. So while watching this movie, we can also learn something. What about you, Elle? Are you still with the adventure genre?
Well, if you guys agree a majority to see the animation movies, so I would like to recommend Beauty and the Beast movie. It is because I have already watched it, but I still can watch it again and again. And for me, just this movie from the animation genre is not boring and everyone will enjoy and continue to watch it. I have not, as for me, I have not yet watched the Coco movies, so I basically do not know how fun and exciting about the movie. So I will follow you guys. Which one you guys watch for the movie?
Well, for me, as for the movie, I don't mind any title to watch as long as it's animation. I'm sure it would be nice to watch. But if I have to choose, I would go for a movie called Sing. Thank you.
I agree with Ida. Recently, I saw that movie on HBO and I immediately fell in love with it. So basically, this Sing movie is about an ambitious koala named Buster Moon, voiced by the most famous Matthew McConaughey, who dreams of being a successful producer. In a final effort to accomplish his goal, he decided to put on a singing competition in theater that he owns. Throughout the course of this show, there are many obstacles that must be overcome by Moon and by each of the contestants. Along with the awesome plot of BG film, there were also many lessons that we can learn from the movie itself.
Since it's animation movie, there are many on my list, but I will follow you guys to watch Coco. I don't have the time to watch the movie yet, but I heard the movies about the boy who wants to pursue his dream as musician. I guess there will many scenes, and I love that kind of movie, so I will follow with the majority to watch Coco.
For me, I would love to watch Toy Story 4 as I had watched it for many times. I adore watching friendship portrayed in the movie when all the characters in the movie help each other to encounter their problem. But since I never watched Coco, I agree that we review Coco movie for our task as majority of us want to watch this movie.
As for me, actually, I would 100% for Onward movie because it is really funny but greatly inspired. I have watched it several times and I can assure you that you will love this movie as much as I do. But I'm fine to try any new movie. I will follow the majority vote since you guys love Coco. So I can try the movie since it's quite interesting. How about you, Aina?
Sure, I will follow the majority since everyone wants to watch Coco. So yeah, let's watch Coco this week, okay? And I would love to share my thoughts with you guys in the next discussion since I haven't watched the movies yet.
So, as usual, guys, how, where, and when we will watch this movie?
I think you guys should watch before our next discussion day. I hope you guys enjoy the movie during your weekend days or when you are free at your home. Has anyone downloaded the movie? If you do, can you share it with us?
Me, I'll try share with everyone since I have downloaded it before. I'll share in our on group.
Okay, guys, we have done for our discussion 3 about what movie we want to review. I hope you guys enjoy the movie that we majority choose, and I wish you all the best for your test and quiz, and happy weekend. See you next Thursday for our next discussion, and thank you for spending time to join this discussion. Thank you once again. Bye.
Okay, thank you guys.
Everyone.
See you
Thank
Bye-bye.
next week.
you.